FG should be ashamed after spending $16 billion dollars. After spending $15 billion, Nigeria still don't get enough electricity, APC Chieftain speaks. Osita Okechukwu, Chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, APC, has called on President Bola Tinubu to recapitalize and nationalize its electricity sector to boost the country's economic growth and industrial development. Speaking in an interview with newsmen on Sunday, Okechukwu described the privatization of the electricity sector as a disaster. He furthered that by privatizing the sector would increase energy prices, cause job losses, and result in factory closures. According to him, the only way to save the sector and the country's economy is to recapitalize and restructure it. Okechukwu urged Tinubu to borrow a leaf from the Albert Einstein maxim that it would amount to insanity to continue expending public funds along profiteering oligopolies and hope to get commensurate electricity output. His words: Mr. President, we are in the economic crisis like the UK after the Second World War. It took the Labour Party to strengthen the economy and nationalize a fundamental industry like electricity, and the electricity sector generated 30,000 megawatts in less than 20 years. Why can't we recapitalize with $30 billion to regenerate 30,000 megawatts in less than 10 years under public ownership? Margaret Thatcher came in the 1980s and privatized, and the cry for public ownership is back in the UK as neoliberal policies most times for poverty and throw thousands out of jobs. He noted that when the People's Democratic Party-led federal government was less transparent in the privatization process, where neither foreign direct investment flowed in nor foreign investors participated, nobody listened. He opined that the chicken had come home to roost as the available financial records gazetted the billions the government poured in to bail out the stagnated discos. The country could have generated less than 4,000 megawatts. When reminded that there was an improvement in the electricity supply contrary to its resolution, he disregarded vehemently, saying that what happened was akin to April Fool. Are we not ashamed that after expending $16 billion on NIPP and unaccountable billions of dollars afterwards, 200 million people ration less than 4,000 megawatts of electricity? Mr. President, please let us muster the socio-economic will and borrow $30 million to generate 30,000 megawatts under public ownership in less than 10 years, he added. Now, wow. The more where I see this thing, the more I did surprised. Well, Naden Sabi, you see this matter, Naden truly waiting, Naden truly Sabi. I don't know again. They hit everybody, both APC. Now this one is nice one. They hit everybody. That is the renewed hope Muslim ticket to. The senseless, miserable cost bewitched, hungry, tribal, religious morons voted for Tinubu. Why they cost them like this now? Instead of using their sense, hope you are not one of them. On the manage, we shall stand until 2031. Tinubu was not voted for, but he bought it from Yakubu Mahmoud, INEC chairman, at the rate of $170 million. It was recorded. And this person that is coming out to say this is actually a Southwesterner. A monument of government neglects inadequate electricity supply. Stability is one of the enormous impediments is having. Once solved, there will be robust inner ramification of sectors. Me, I'm just saying, is it possible? Is it really possible to have this? To have this kind of thing that you are saying, that you should borrow $30 million to generate how many thousand of electricity? That they should publicly own it. They won't solve the power problem just as that of fuel due to vested interest. Yes, my dear, they will not. The same $16 billion is about to be swept under carpet for just 793-kilometer road that will not be up to 50% completed. I laugh. This country is funny. They cannot be ashamed though because they are shameless. I beg, where did they put the $16 billion? Wise people from wise country would have ended the shortage of electricity in their country with such amount of money and face another thing, but it is quite share. It is quote and share in Nigerian government system. I tell you, quote and share. I've told the people that in a particular environment, in a particular local government, I had this discussion between the current local government chairman, as a then the current local government chairman and some people. When he came into the particular government as local government chairman, the person came with intentions to do the road, and all that. Do you know that that particular road, blessing that road, not even make them say, okay, as people, they no one repair this road. If I become the local government chairman or councillor, I go do it, I go become. Now this person can work hard, can become the governor. Join us, I can become the local government chairman, and then he started, pushing for land. Before you know, they can't give him money. I'm pushing for money for repairing of road. They can't give him money. He said hardly had the money dropped in his account that he started receiving calls of send this social amount of money to this place, share this one to this place, and it was like, what is going on? You understand? He was trying to be adamant. He was trying not to be, you understand? No, this thing na for road. Oh. They can't tell him, so, Oga, see where you're beginning the school. Oh. See where so and so. They started telling details of him and his family. That is, the reason they threaten him. They tell and say, Oga, you know how many people don't chop for this road? This clothes we will chop and you will chop the money till that kingdom come. People, human beings, we be say if them do the road, then we go face another thing. The joy of the thing I don't know about you people, but to me the joy of living is I solve a particular problem, I move on to another one, rather than remain in the same problem for years. It doesn't make any sense to me. No matter how I look at it, they make sense to me at all, at all. Talk is cheap. Fashola was ranting during GEJ regime how a serious government should make light available in 6 months. After being a super minister of about 3 or so ministries, nothing to show rather than a wastage, he's humbled now and has gone into oblivion. Negative shares, and I'm not surprised at the source of facts manipulation. They are very constant, helping 5.8 million people unveil. The $16 billion was shared among themselves. Nigeria is a scam. Well, I don't talk, I'm going to talk again and again and again. This privatization, be like say, no work. When they were talking about the privatization, I was like, okay, fine, good. But work. Look at what is going on. The situation they happen. Hopefully, we are going to find one day somebody who will come and make this country better. Somebody who his own joy will be make this country day better, so that Nigerians go see say it is possible. It is possible that these things can be done without much ado. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.